All right, book review time. And this is an author I've read before, and I've also reviewed before. And I have several of his books that I grabbed from the library, including Blackwood, Michael Farris Smith. This is, I think, my second book I've read from him. I got like three or four more to read. I'm gonna be honest. This might be one of my favorite authors right now. Love this book. Um, I had no idea what was going on in it, which I always enjoy. I like not knowing what is happening, why these things are happening, it's good. So I also didn't know the book, the previous book he wrote, The Fighter, has a man and a woman and a boy in it. Okay, and I guess that book is about their story. This is kind of a sequel to it, but I didn't realize. But you don't need to read The Fighter, luckily, to see these characters. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Also, pretty interesting is I forgot to say thank you for watching my book review videos and my other videos. Thank you for subscribing, and also thank you for watching at least 30 seconds of each ad, so I get paid. I appreciate you doing all those things. Let your friends and family know about this YouTube channel, and also let your enemies know, because enemies will also watch, just to be ornery about it. Let's get back to the book. So I'm gonna tell you what the kind of, I'll read the tagline kind of thing, whatever. In this timeless, mythical tale of unforgiving justice, I'm leaving that in, and elusive grace, royal Mississippi townsfolk shoulder the pain of generations as something dangerous lurks in the enigmatic kudzu of the woods. Kudzu, I think that's how you say it. So, the vines, the landscape is a huge character in this book, and it builds. The writer is so good at kind of mentioning it in the beginning a little bit, and then it feels like, as you're reading the book, it feels like the vines are growing. It feels like the town is being taken over uh, by nature, and it's just so good. So we're introduced to Colburn, and he's a junkyard sculptor, and he returns to Red Bluff, Mississippi, this town, where he was born, and his father hanged himself when he was a kid. And I mean, it's in the description, so it's not like I'm telling you anything. And in the meantime, we have this family. Their car's broken down. They're in town as well. And again, you don't have to read The Fighter. I have to now go back and read The Fighter. Obviously, it's on my stack. I didn't realize this was more or less kind of a sequel, a loose sequel, we'll call it. But yeah, I mean, this is a good book. It was first published in 2020, March 2020. So I imagine this came out. We had all of the COVID and all of those things happening at the same time. So not sure how the book did. I would imagine it did well, because his books are amazing. No, thank you, Mr. Spam. So Michael Farris Smith, he's an award-winning writer whose novels have appeared on Best of the Year lists with Esquire, NPR, Southern Living, Guardian and Gun, Oprah Magazine, Book Riot, and numerous other outlets, and have been named Indie Next, Barnes & Noble Discover, and Amazon Best of the Month selections. He has also written for feature film adaptations of his novels Desperation Road, which I read and reviewed, and then watched the movie, and The Fighter. So now The Fighter is titled for the screen as Rumble Through the Dark. Has anybody seen that? I'm gonna have to look that up now, and I'm gonna have to read The Fighter and then Rumble Through the Dark. He lives in Oxford, Mississippi with his wife and daughters. This is a great book. Okay, so some praise here for him is Southern noir at its finest, and Ace Atkins said that. I got to read more Ace Atkins stuff. I think I read one of his books a few years ago, but I need to read more. I also got to meet him at BoucherCon, although I'm embarrassed to say I interrupted a conversation he was having with Jordan Harper, and to ask Jordan Harper a question, and I feel bad about that. And Ace Atkins is a big dude, so don't beat me up. Yeah, I mean it's just a great book. It's a great book. I don't know how many other words I need to say about it, but I am going to read more. Again, if you saw my review of Desperation Road and you weren't convinced, this is it. It's gritty. The characters are imperfect. They all have their problems. There's a character, a side character in this that I want to read more about. Um, it's just it's that real life small town stuff where the tiniest little thing is a major thing in a town, where rumors abound, where everybody has a secret and nobody can hold on to that secret. I mean, it's amazing. It's an amazing book. And yeah, now I got to go read The Fighter, and now I got to watch the movie. So hopefully I can find the movie and I don't have to pay for it. That would not be nice. This would make a good movie as well. I think a lot of his stuff would make a good movie. So I'm gonna have to figure out. Is this guy gonna ever? Is he gonna be at a BoucherCon? Is he gonna be whatever? I would like to shake this man's hand because he has given me hours of enjoyment. Hours of enjoyment. Also, it's kind of cool the way this book is. Let me see if I can get a page. So you see the cover, right? You see all the stuff on the cover, and then chapters start with that, which is cool. So there's no chapters. There's no chapter 5, chapter 17, whatever. There's none of that. There's no a lot of times if they don't have chapter 15, they will have a name or something. Nothing. You just jump into the next part, and then you quickly realize who is the point of view in that chapter. I like it. Very short chapters, so it's one of those books where it sneaks up on you, like, well, I'm just going to read one more chapter. Well, the chapter's 2 pages. Well, I'm just going to read one more chapter, and then all of a sudden, I've read like 30 more pages of like 12 or 13 more chapters. So it's pretty good. Pretty good book. And now I got to give it a rating. I don't remember what I gave the other book, but I'm going to give this a solid 4.5 out of 5. Okay. This might be, right now, this is a top 5 book for me for the year. Okay. We got about 4 months left in the year. I have a feeling like my top 5 books or top 10 books at the end of the year, people will be like, all right, so these 5 Michael Farris Smith books and then these other books. Like that literally might be what's going to happen, because they're just so good. So it's a writer. I'm going to read everything this person has out. You're going to get sick of me. I'm sure my next book review or two will be a Michael Farris Smith book. I don't remember. I don't have The Fighter's not the next one because, of course, it's the library, so you got to read these kind of in an order of how you get them, so you don't so they're not late. Even though there's no late fee, other people might want to read these books. And also for me, I don't want to hold the book up for like an extra 2 weeks or a month or something. That's just not fair. All right, if you've read this, let me know. If I've piqued your interest in it, I know I didn't tell you a ton about the book, but I would rather not. Um, I would rather not spoil it for you. I will just say that this is Southern Gothic noir. It's you know people might get out alive, but did they, kind of thing. And I think that's the really good part of this book. So it's got a 3.68 rating on Goodreads, over 2,000 ratings, over 300, almost 400 reviews. I'm sure a lot of them are like, well, I don't like these kinds of books, and I gave it a 1 star. I'm sure there's a lot of those. You know what? If you like this author and if you like these types of books, you're going to like this. You know, I mean, one person says it's a remarkable story that surprised them, dark, bleak, and sinister, a dark and sorrowful tale. This person didn't really like it. Literary crime novel. I loved it. I mean, just good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Thank you for hitting the subscribe. Thank you for watching 30 seconds of ads. Thank you for all that you do, watching these videos, commenting on these videos. Comments are always nice. Let me know if you've read this. Let me know if you're going to read this. Let me know if there's no way you're going to read this book. And any of those things, I would appreciate it.